Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of KUPA TV Live. Today we have a really exciting show and I want to share with you why. Follow me. So we have a really exciting show for you today. As you can see, we have some special guests here all the way from Korea, a bunch of our team training here in the KUPA Training Center. So they're going to be a live studio audience today. And of course, we have our amazing KUPA educator, Mie Kitabayashi, who's going to do some Japanese influenced holiday nail art. So stay tuned, get something to drink, get comfortable, and we'll be back in a minute to start the show.
KUPA is proud to announce two new additions to the Mani Pro Passport family, introducing My Prince and My Princess, complete with an acetone-resistant control box and your choice of the KP60 or KP55 handpiece, with speeds up to 30,000 RPMs. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or visit us online at www.kupainc.com. KUPA is proud to introduce KUPA Base Coat, a superior adhesive between nail plate and gel products without damage to the natural nail. Also, KUPA High Gloss and KUPA Matte Top Coats, both no wipe, an excellent sealer, and last 2 to 4 weeks. Now we have the Trio Pack, which include both high gloss and matte top coats and a free base coat. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or www.kupainc.com.
KUPA TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Elaine Watson and I am your host today. We have a really exciting show because we have in the house international educator, Mie Kitabayashi, who's going to be doing some amazing holiday artwork for you. And we're really excited to share that. We're also joined by a live studio audience today, so you may hear some rustling going on behind me because we have our amazing team from Korea here who are visiting us all week and getting training here at the KUPA Training Center. And so today they're joining us as a live studio audience, and we're really excited that they've come all the way from Korea. There's 12 of them, all traveled together to get here. Before we get started today, I have to give all my business done. Today, our giveaway is going to be Triptych's 8-piece glitter collection because they're perfect for the holidays. So the Royale collection, which is 8 amazing Hey everybody, and welcome
colors, are going to be the giveaway. And to get into that giveaway, you're going to go to kupainc.com/pages/win. Rachel will give you the link so you can get there. Do it only one time though. Stay in the chat, ask us questions for Mie, and at the end we're going to pick a winner. Then for the rest of you who don't win, it's okay because everybody's a winner. Today's promo code will be KTV33, and that will get you 25% off at the KUPAinc.com website, or go to your Google Play, go to your iPhone apps, download the KUPA app today, and you can use it there as well. That will get you 25% off, excludes though classes warranty and our 2 specialty Mani Pro passports, which are unicorn and the 24 karat, because those can't be discounted. We're still doing and going to continue to do a new segment I like to call Fan Faves. And that's our way of honoring you, our regular fans who share your work with us weekly. And the way to do that is when you post your pictures, whether it's on here or if it's on any other social media, using hashtag FanFaves. It's FANFAVES will get you under our eyeballs, and we will pick each week our fan faves to share online during the broadcast. So I have 5 fan faves. These were going to be last week's, and we had some technical difficulties last week, so I still wanted them to get their moment of glory. And so the first one I want to share today is known as hashtag it's Gabby_babe. She shared these nails. I think they're adorable. They're holidays. but with a clear Starbucks theme. She has a little Starbucks emblem there. It's beautiful. Love the matte coat. You can see KUPA's matte coats in there. Our second fan favorite share today is Looks by Lucy, and that's hashtag looks _by Lucy, who's also sporting our shiny soak off top coat in her gorgeous nails and some awesome bling for the holidays. Our third fan fave this week is hashtag Charlotte Nails PR. I'm guessing maybe Puerto Rico. Sporting a earthy tone, fall inspired look. Super cute. And then our fourth share today is, I'm going to say maybe Jaxlyn's Nails. And it's JXLYN nails, going with a black, cool, glittery sparkle, which I personally like. I have sneakers that look like this from my Steve Madden somewhere. Anyways, and then our final fan fave of the week is Nails by Tasha D. That's hashtag NAILSBYTASHAD. Now, that's me. That's a lot of opener. I'm really sorry. It's a lot of talking on my part when I know you probably just want to get to our special guest for the day. So don't forget, give me your questions, give me your comments in chat, because my job is to be your voice. And I am going to pass it off to the beautiful, talented Mie Kitabayashi.
Hi everyone, this is Mie. It's funny, like the force sharing one, the Jacqueline, that's actually my friend.
Is it?
Me and just used to work with her.
I don't even know if you noticed, but I think if you didn't you were either in the cut for the first week we did it, or we went, I was one of them, and I was like, take me out. It's got to be a fan, you know. But I think you were on one of the weeks. You might want to go back and look. Because you're doing amazing work and hashtagging and sharing too.
I see. I didn't know you guys did this. Like,
we just started. It's a new segment. So
Okay,
we're trying to get people involved by doing the hashtag fan faves. So
I mean, like, I will let you know, like, all of my friends.
Yeah.
You know.
It's really good for your business. Everybody should be hashtagging and sharing on social media.
Yeah, especially like people who use our product, like, you know, like share it.
Yeah, we want to see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
we want to see how you're using our products. It gives us good ideas.
That's true.
So tell us, Mie, what are you going to do today?
So today, since we're going to give away the glitter collection, I wanted to use all the glitter, but I was just using 6 colors. But
doing a little ombre inspired.
Yeah, I already did like a prep the 4 nails with, this is silver and gold.
That one's pretty.
And then I haven't top coated yet. This is just raw glitter.
Very sparkly, very holiday inspired.
Yeah, because maybe like these two, like I'm gonna make matte and then shiny, so you guys can see the differences. But this is not top coated, or I haven't even actually filed yet. But
I feel like sometimes too people expect that glitter is always shiny top coat.
Yeah.
But it looks really good with a matte top
I know.
coat.
I love kind of looks like this too.
Yeah.
And this is purple and silver.
Okay, Nancy Moore, because you're asking already. Okay. Hashtag fan faves is FANFAVES. I'm going to double check on my notes because that's how thorough I am. And I know Rachel will cover me too. Faves, FAVES. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. It's in my notes.
Yeah. I feel like you guys can check the hashtag to go to KUPA.TV.
Yeah.
KUPA TV.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah. Like I just copy them normally.
Yeah. Nancy Moore already says, I love the silver and gold together. That's what I did on my tree this year.
Yeah, because like I was like, so we have these 6 color. I'm going to use the green plus orange and pink.
Oh, cool. And then you're also going to be putting a little Mie style nail art
3D
on top of these.
Okay, so let's start sculpting. And this is my favorite form.
Especially when doing your length nails you usually wear.
I normally, today my nails are really short. This is really short for me.
That's short for you.
It's maybe like 1/3 length than normal.
We've created a term for your length.
I know,
of
Mie
nails. They're
lengths.
Mie length nails. So
I know, like
feel like when you,
Mie lengths too.
when you leave the perforated part of the form on, we would call anywhere in there Mie length nails.
Yeah, so if you guys wear long nails, like hashtag Mie lengths.
Mie length nails.
And then tell us like which measure you use. So I normally have my nails till 6.
That's your measure.
This is my normal length.
What number are you? Mine would be more like 1. Tiffany Marie says that silver and blue would be perfect for ice nail theme.
Yeah.
She's
so
right.
You guys don't have to do like all 6 or 5 different colors. Like this is just like, you know, combination, all the combination. Because when you do like a silver and then these glitter, it kind of gives you like a holiday kind of like glitter effect.
I mean, this is the time of year people will either wear Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa inspired art, or maybe it's just winter wonderland stuff.
And for my clients, I feel like, because New Year's is right after Christmas, a lot of people doesn't have to go back to get nails done in between Christmas and New Year's. So a lot of time, like I do like just holiday nails, which is like a glitter.
That's smart. Or you could be the smart tech and get really thinking about your business and force them into Christmas so they have to come back and get the extra money to change it for New Year's. Although that would be one hectic week. Very hectic week getting everybody in.
26,
Yeah.
Okay. So when you use form, if you're not going to do the full length, like you can tear off this part and then place back this extra part in the back.
Gives you a little extra.
Yeah, so.
Lucy Perez says she's a 5.
5? Yay, Lucy. Like, you're getting there. Because she used to wear maybe like 3.5.
She says, I'm at hashtag Mie length.
I mean, actually, like, Lucy's the one who made the hashtag.
I know, probably. Yeah, actually. I think that's the first time I did see it. Lucy did ask a good question. Do you cap the nails with clear acrylic since it's glitter? Or do you leave it?
Actually, like today, I haven't. But if you guys, like, some people doesn't want to lose the texture when you e-file. Because this is, I haven't even e-filed yet.
Yeah. I do find some people like the encapsulate. It's a totally different look, I guess, is the answer. You can do it without encapsulating it, or you can encapsulate
I feel like what happened is like each glitter, if you like file it off, like it's gonna shows like somewhat inside like whitey part. So it kind of gives like less glittery. So maybe like that's a really good idea to cover. But like since right now I just did it like for the effect, so I haven't captured. But
and you are technically encapsulating at the end because you're going to use a top gel.
Yeah.
So her encapsulation technically will be the encapsulating with the gel.
And especially like if you guys gonna add any other like these holographic things.
Yeah, like the Mylars and stuff.
Like these. Yeah. Maybe like that's better to like encapsulate it like a pretty good.
With the acrylic.
Like think ahead that how much you're gonna file it off, but you still can keep the design inside, I guess.
Tiffany Marie, I know you keep asking what is the glitter in the triptych. She's asking the particle size. Honestly, don't know the technical number for the particle size. I'll ask and see if I can get that for you. But it's fine. It's really fine.
I feel for the glitter is more bigger than acrylic powder.
That gives you an idea on skin how fine it is.
So this glitter is mixed with the clear acrylic and glitter. So,
but it's very solid too. And you know, when you are making a glitter acrylic, it's suspended in clear polymer. And so the density, I would say, of the ratio of glitter to powder is important. Because if you want to get a solid look like Mie has on these tips, you need a lot of glitter in with the polymer. If you don't have enough, it ends up looking patchy, like clear spots. So
yeah, so for these, I literally straight use our triptych glitter powder.
Yeah.
And I didn't even add more glitter.
No.
But I was gonna show you guys, like, cause
you can mix them.
Yes.
What a great idea.
So this is like, you know, the ombre. You use 2 different color. But if you're more like just wanna mix, like I always pull this dipping tray.
That's a great idea. A lot of the educators use a dipping tray to do mixing colors.
I love this.
I know.
I can just like, you
sanitary.
Can just, yeah.
You don't have to worry about having a million different jars.
Seriously.
Another trick I actually made up recently is if you need to put it aside and you don't want to knock it over,
I'll show it on camera. I always take a spare dipping tray.
Oh yeah.
And I put it on top of my dipping tray like a lid.
Yeah.
And you're able to kind of store it like it's a cover.
And you know, like for honestly, like when you use this for client, you cannot use for other client. But for your use, let's say like I'm gonna show you.
If you're dipping.
Like these 3D today. But if you're gonna use this powder for just 3D, you can just keep it.
Yeah, you can.
Like,
as long as their finger's not going into it or anybody's finger, you can keep reusing it. So mix them and save them.
So I'll mix green and silver now.
So I'm gonna help answer Susan's Park Sullivan Ramey's questions. What are the powder names? So the green she's working with right now is Alaska. I literally had to look. That
and
you were mixing
this is
with
Rue, right?
Rue. The silver's Rue. I know that one by
And
heart.
then our triptych powder glitter is like everything same size glitter. So if you want to give more depth, you can use like any glitter which is a little bit smaller, finer glitter.
I will warn you, if this is your first time mixing glitters, you want to be careful that you don't put too much glitter if it's a structure. Okay, structure is important. If you're building a nail, like the artificial enhancement, you want to have enough polymer in there that the structure is not weakened.
If you're gonna add,
but it's
like
art,
this,
you can put as much as you want.
Yeah, as much, but I'm gonna add the clear too.
Karen Berryman is asking, do we sell the dipping trays? Yes, we do. You can go to KUPAinc.com or the app. Mindy Jones, thank you. She says I'm a genius. No, I'm just a working girl. We come up with ideas.
So now I mix the
some red glitter,
traditional
some clear
too.
Very Christmas.
So now like it's not just silver and green, like you can see a little bit more depths.
Yeah, some reds in there. Alyssa Schmidt, is the Rue glitter color in the set of giveaway today?
Yes.
Yes. If you look up, let's say Rue, for example, at KUPAinc.com, in the description when you look below, it says the Royale collection, and then it lists each color, and you can click on them. So if you're curious what the 8 colors are listed, you can always go back and find them that way.
And our monomer liquid, we have 2 different liquid, structure and then 3D nail art. And structure we use for sculpting and tip overlay. And sometimes I use structure to make the certain 3D nail art, but normally I use 3D nail art one. This makes it really, really easy to do now.
Tiffany Marie was asking that question about the particle size because she's just curious because she does a lot of loose glitter for accent nails, and this would make a really great alternative to lay flatter in the top coat. It would, but keep in mind you're adding polymer at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so sparkly, and it is. It's really sparkly. I love it.
So, okay, so I'm just gonna use this green as a tips. I like when I do glitter, like I just do like straight glitter because I like to see the glitter from the back behind too. And now I'm using a brush size 16. You guys don't have to use
perfect for Mie length nails.
It's just like,
oh, that is so pretty. With that mix of glitter, you're getting really, it gives it more definition, more depth. Yeah, seriously, even though you have only 8 colors in this glitter collection kit, when you start mixing, you know, 2Zs, 3Zs, and 4Zs, you can come up with any amazing random number of colors. I feel like I've said amazing a million times today. I don't know what's my word of choice today.
That's like,
today is hashtag amazing day. Very pretty. I like this mix.
I love it.
I'm not a mega lover of green. I'll admit it. I only tend to love it around this time of year.
Yeah.
But I would wear this color green. It's pretty.
It's not like a straight green, so like it's not like too much in your face, I guess.
Tiffany Marie, I think it would be thin enough that when removing color with an e-file, it would come right off. I think I would agree, especially if you use the right bit. If you're using a really good, strong carbide, kind of like Typhoon or Typhoon Radius, removing it wouldn't be a problem.
then use the second color from the cuticle side.
This one has some good holographic effect to it. I feel like people tend to go towards the hollow silvers rather than the regular silvers.
Oh yeah. I love using this silver.
Lucy Perez says, it would be so awesome if it was in the diamond brush with cap number 16, hint, hint, Richard Herder. Nancy Moore says, it always impresses me how techs are able to use huge brushes and not touch the client's skin. I still have to focus around the cuticles with a size 8 or 10. I agree, Nancy. I'm the same way. When I get around the cuticle, I do tend to do smaller brushes. But yeah, if you've used it a lot and you've practiced well with it and you are focused on not touching that skin, like Mie, got to protect the skin from the chemicals.
Yeah, like it also depending on like how much liquid you like keep it on your brushes, I guess.
Yeah, not to flood it. Tiffany Marie says it's a Christmas tree.
It is.
She used Christmas tree emojis too. Mindy Jones, I've gotten to where I don't even care if I use polish anymore. I would be fine just using dip powder to do my clients' nails. That's awesome, Mindy Jones. And they're loving it. Customers are asking for it. You gotta do what the customers want.
I'm gonna add the clear layer over.
Okay. So this one you're encapsulating.
Because I'll e-file it.
Yeah. You're getting a lot of nice compliments. Gia Ross, love the glitter. Ruth Spencer, beautiful.
Like one little adding something, like yeah, it's beautiful to use this glitter straight, but if you add something more, like it's gonna give you like more effect. And if you add one more, like it's like one more layer.
Kelsey Louise says, oh my god, I can't even, it's stunning.
Everyone loves glitter.
Tracy Chaban, these colors are gorgeous. Gosh, the colors are so vivid and beautiful from Holly Coles. I have a few speaking languages that I'm not even going to attempt to read. They got me with the French one.
Oh, okay.
When Val was here.
Try.
Oh, Mindy Jones says she'd love to see us make a smaller brush like a 4 or a 6. I believe they do exist. We do have our art brush, but I think that would be, I would call it more like a 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Yeah, it's going to be an art brush, I guess.
Oh, Tiffany Marie, she says, I wouldn't do dip nails before finding KUPA. The resin systems always ended up getting blemishes with the drying time.
True.
I have to say I wasn't a big fan of dip when I was doing it back in the day with cyanoacrylate glue, and my eyes would burn. So yeah, when there's a lot of love as a nail tech that went into making Dipfinity here at KUPA, because I didn't want noses and eyes burning.
Yeah, nose burn.
I know.
Even when you wear
the fumes from the glue. Yeah. Too much. Oh, Holly Cole says your application is so flawless. You do make it look easy, Mie.
I love my love, you know, to acrylics.
I'm sure everybody watching, and I'm sure you've heard this as we all do, we make it look so easy. Our clients think they can do it. We should just bring in some random people.
It's funny thing is like the non-nail industry people think French and ombre is the easiest one, but it's actually not.
No,
it's actually the hardest one.
Yeah, there's a lot of technical difficulty there.
Yeah, but I always say like that's why we're here, because like a lot of my clients are like, I can't even cut my nails. But if all of you guys can do everything, like, you know, you guys don't need us.
One of you guys should grab a client someday who says that it looks so easy they can do it, and bring them on the show, and we'll make them the guest of the day.
That's actually like,
and make them do a nail on camera.
Or like we can teach them, you know. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, Tracy Chabon says, I want to try KUPA dip. I've used several, and yes, the fumes are killer. Tracy, you could use that KTV 33 promo and get the 25% off that starter kit. And honestly, for the price, it would be 25% less of, I think it's like 30 bucks. You're getting an $80 value of products because you get full sizes. So using that promo code would be the time to try the Dipfinity if you're interested.
What are you gonna do now?
So now it's dry. So today's like on dolly, so I don't pinch them that much. But if it's on like actual clients, like you guys wanna pinch them, either before takeoff forms or after. It's your preference.
Sets up pretty decent quick too, given that it's even chilly in here.
Yeah.
You're getting a good temperature day.
So we have two different files. One is this, like 180 and 100. And the one is like 180. Is this 180? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we have a buffer.
I like the one that has the buffer built into it because I feel like you're going to have to use both on your client. And now you only have to throw away one file. Because really, you have what you need to shape and you have what you need to buff. Yeah,
some people doesn't buff with the buffer using e-file. So
no. Yeah, you could just use the straight file.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany Marie even went on to help Tracy, saying I'd highly recommend getting it. It is life-changing. The adhesive that is used is cured with an LED light, and when you finish it with the KUPA top coat, it shines beautiful and is flawless.
And it keeps shining.
Have Tiffany come work in our marketing department.
I know, Lucy and Tiffany, right?
Yeah. It does look like a Christmas tree upside down.
I know.
Christmas tree now.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
From your side,
yeah. Oh, I don't know what Andres Lakatos is asking. It's just 2 question marks. So, question for you, Mie. You have a new, I don't want to call it a hobby, a lifestyle change going on. Tell your fans what you've been doing.
So I just recently finished yoga teacher training. It's like a 200 hours, so like, you know, it's not like super long hour one. But I've been doing yoga maybe for 6 years. And it changed a lot my lifestyle, and then it gives me a lot of benefits for work as a manicurist too.
Yeah, we were talking about it before we went live, and I said, you know, I really want to talk about this newfound love of that. Like, I say newfound, it's been 6 years, but really this year you threw yourself into it.
Yeah.
And we were talking, Mie and I, before we went live, and she was telling me the benefits of how physically it has affected her job. And I thought, while you are filing and it's not an instructional part, maybe you should share with the viewers how it has helped your posture and your body.
Yeah. So now for the surface work, today I'll use the Elaine's favorite pen.
Typhoon Radius and Fine.
So this is Fine.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna cut too much, like it's not gonna give it like
it's gonna
too much
head.
scratches. And then it's like safety head too.
These are great for anybody who's a little nervous about using carbides and the sharp edge.
And for the surface work, I normally use like maybe 10, in between 10 to 12, depending on like how you feel with the speed.
When Mie says 10 to 12 too, she's referring to the clock. We all call it a clock on our...
Oh yeah, I should have showed them. Like,
yeah.
So we have like this. This is KUPA Money Pro Passport.
Yeah.
And when you turn on,
you turn in
just
the
this
dial.
is turn on, the lowest speed. And then for manicure, on the natural nails, we normally use like a lowest speed.
Yeah.
And for the surface work, like acrylics or hard gel, I turn like this bar.
Yeah,
like
see,
here.
so she's at 11 o'clock or sometimes 12 o'clock, which that's the area I work in. 15,000 RPMs. A lot of people, when they call to buy our e-files, are always saying, how many RPMs, you know, is it? And yes, you can do 30,000 RPMs, but how often do you go over 15?
I never use 30,000 on client or even on me. The highest speed I use for is when I remove acrylics or 3D nail art, which is really thick, is maybe like here.
Get that focus on the camera.
So it's not right now, the bar is here.
So like 2 o'clock, there it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah. So this is highest. But
oh my goodness.
We don't
Yeah,
need to use that.
like shortening a nail, maybe. But yeah, people are always asking, and if you have a good torque, you don't need high RPMs.
Because unless you are so getting used to using e-file to move your arm fast enough to catch up with the speed, like it's easily to like can injure someone or yourself. So go from like slower to little by little up to shorten your service time.
Ruth Spencer, you can get, we call her Dolly, but it's the practice training hand is on the website. You can get it at KUPAinc.com or at the KUPA app. So I haven't got any questions for you just yet, and if they ask, I will ask. So how is the yoga helped your business?
So I mean, there's so many different levels. Like maybe today I will share about my body itself. Like I used to go to massage, like a foot massage, Chinese foot massage, maybe every weekend because I used to work 5 or 6 days, and every week I feel like my body needs a massage. But after I started going to yoga like regularly, back then like it was maybe like twice a week. But I gradually like I started going to yoga like 3 days a week, 4 days a week, and I realized I don't really need to go to a massage anymore unless I really want to for just, you know, to be relaxed.
Right. So strengthening your core and doing all those poses
like,
has helped your posture.
Like yoga is not just about flexibility. So even you're not flexible, like you can do it because it's really, really beneficial for so many reasons. And for manicurists, like it kind of makes sense because we are always like hunched over the table, and then we always sit and like not even move or like I recommend to do some little bit stretch before you go into work, or like even at the salon, even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just move your body before you sit on the chair, or after, or even in between the client.
Yeah. Strengthening your posture and using good ergonomics while you're working will make your career last longer. Here's something too most people don't even realize, because unless you're in a group of nail techs, you don't discuss it. But most of us, I'm gonna even ask you guys, give me a hands up in the chat, how many of you sleep like, I call it a chipmunk? Like when I was doing nails full time, I used to tuck my wrists under my chin and I would sleep like this. And it's a way of shortening or loosening your tendons while you sleep.
Oh.
And I learned later on I was doing that because I was doing so much nails, and it was a way of protecting them at night, like letting them relax.
Yeah.
And had to learn not to tuck them under my chin. And the funny way to prevent it was to either sleep with a pillow and hug a pillow, or hug a teddy bear. As silly as it sounds, it was a teddy bear.
That's
to
cute.
keep your wrist straight if you sleep like a tucker. But it's the rolling under your chin that
like
is bad for your wrists as a nail tech.
Manicurists struggle with what is that the thing they have?
Your
like,
tendons.
Yeah.
Carpal tunnel,
Yeah, carpal
tendonitis
tunnel.
in your arms, your thumbs. That's why we have the e-file.
Yeah, that's actually like you can even like fix it by yourself to not go to a doctor by doing yoga. So like strengthening and then flexible, and then like a lot of like a wrist work actually helps, because like most likely those pain coming from like doing same thing over and over and over and damage your body.
Lucy Perez says, I need to get into yoga. My 9-year-old does it every so often already.
Oh,
she asked for a yoga mat for Christmas.
Oh, cute.
Aww.
That is really cute, yeah.
So
So before I'm gonna do 3D, I'm gonna put apply top coat.
that's the glossy
Shiny.
soak off gel top from KUPA, which is amazing. Tracy Chaban says, yoga changed my life too. I feel like an entirely new person. Changes your posture, makes you so much stronger physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Because that was the other part we were talking about.
Yeah, so the reason I was kind of like addicted to go back to yoga after work is because we are always constantly communicating, talking with coworker or a client, and then so much information, and then if you go back home just like that, you're gonna literally like exhausted already. You don't want to talk to anybody.
Especially this time of year.
That was me. So every time, like after work, I go to yoga and then reset everything. Like declutter your mind and then just go back to like
nice little zen place.
it's like for me it's moving meditation.
Yeah.
So as I move my body, like I shed out like all the things happen a day or like a week.
Susan Park Sullivan Ramy has a question, and I'm going to answer it for her. Oh, geez, I just spilled it. Visage. So she was asking if the red was Heartbeat, but it's actually from the Royale collection, and it's Visage.
Heartbeat is red, solid red.
Yeah, Heartbeat is a solid red. Xiomara Ford. Wow, cool name. Starts with an X. I love it. She says, true, I do the pillow. So some of them are doing it. Tiffany Marie wants to know if we can do a close-up after we cure for you. Yeah, we can, because we'll show it to the side camera and Marissa can zoom in for us. I just don't know what this Andreas is asking. I don't speak whatever. It's not Spanish or French, so it's beyond me.
Maybe like a just
it's not even translating
just use a Google translator so you can ask us.
It's not oh yeah, sorry. I'll move my iPad. It's not even giving me an option to translate them. Susan Park, the red is from the Royale collection, Visage.
So our top coat, we're gonna cure in our UV light, LED light for a minute.
And this will cure UV products as well. This top coat cures for a minute. Are you gonna, did you put the matte one on yet?
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah,
okay,
two of them.
So two of these nails are gonna be matte, silk off, KUPA top coat.
Yeah.
And glossy.
Yeah, I always like this to show like differences.
Mindy Jones says KUPA needs a hollow powder. The kind you rub on, I agree. I love those.
Oh,
that would be a cool one.
That like a mylar, like a smaller mylar.
It's like those chrome ones in the pot. You use a little like an eyeshadow wand to rub on. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of the finish you have on your nails.
Yeah, I have on my nails. Yeah. Is there like holograph powder, acrylic powder? Is there a thing?
Yeah, not an acrylic because you lose the effect. I tried.
Oh, okay.
I tried many times.
Okay.
Now that she's got that cured, you guys, she's still got some cool things about to happen.
So this is shiny.
So let's show it to the side camera because I want to give Tiffany Marie her close-up and Marissa's going to get it. So you can see the difference. Same silver glitter powder at the cuticle roux, but the difference in how it looks matte and how it looks shiny is really cool.
Only 2 people told me like they don't like glitter, but maybe they will like this.
Yeah. Matte does change the effect of it.
This is also.
Lucy Perez says, I love the brush and the base coat that I had in one of the bottles. I love the brush. A lot of time actually and consideration went into the choice of brush for applying, so that's a nice compliment. Let's see. Hello from England, Anna Lou.
Ooh, what time is it over there?
8 hours ahead.
Oh,
8 hours later, not behind. So now comes the 3D beauty.
Okay, like.
Will you show them some of the stuff and how you do it ahead?
This?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen people do it on tinfoil. This is the first time I've seen somebody put tinfoil on the tip to get the curve, right? Explain that.
So these tips is like, I know most of you guys know, this is just the plastic tips like that. But if you put the acrylics on here directly, it's not coming off.
Yeah, it'll stick to the
So
plastic.
when I pre-make the charms for client, this is how I do. So you can actually like take it off easily. And then because this tip has that natural curve like our nails, so when we put it on the nails, like it fits perfectly.
As opposed to sticking up off.
Yeah.
If it's flat, it'll catch on everything.
If we make some 3D on top of paper or something, like I used to make it like this too, like
on the jar.
Yeah, flat surface and then do that. And then if you make the 3D like really flat, like when you apply on the nails, like you have to like feel the gap a lot from the side, but like this one doesn't really have the gap anymore. And some of the nails, maybe it doesn't fit depending on the width of the person's nails, but
like if it's a pinky, you'd want a tighter curve.
But this curve gives you like working so much better.
Much better than the flat.
Yeah.
Tiffany Marie says they're speaking Hungarian. So you have Hungarian people watching. I just don't know what they're saying. Mindy Jones thinks the shiny is so much better. And I think Tiffany Marie was a little, that glitter is so fine. It was somebody else that said, it was Lucy. Lucy, what? They don't like glitter? Which when I read it, that's how I read it in my head. Like, she's really saying, what? They don't like glitter?
I think, like, it was a little bit of, like, resistance. Like, I'm not the glitter girl, but, you know.
Some cultures don't. I have to say, I have a lot of Italian business I do in Italy, and their culture, they don't like sparkly, glittery nail colors. They like creamy colors.
Maybe like it'll hit someday, you know. No one knows. Okay.
Susan Park Sullivan Ramey has a good question. Will the top coat cure if you put it underneath the nail and turn the hand upside down under the light? Absolutely, and I'll tell you a trick I do. My nails are all mine underneath now, and I have a overlay. Every time I do my fill, I don't e-file my natural nail because it can cause curling. But when I do my nails, I use our glossy gel top that soaks off on the backs of my nails and cure them. And it prevents my nails from shrinking and getting wet and shrinking from dehydrating and curling. And it keeps my nails looking clean underneath, and I'm not e-filing and damaging my nails on the back.
And it's also preventing from like the yellow color stain, or
it works.
If you work, if you are a hairstylist and then dye people's hair.
What are you making, Mie?
So now I'm using 3D liquid with our traditional structure white powder, and I haven't done Hello Kitty for a while, so I decided to do like Christmas version of Hello Kitty.
I love it. Nancy Moore made a cool comment. She says, now KUPA brushes in general, awesome. The first time I tried one was actually in Phoenix, was teaching. I struggled with my acrylic brush from school, and she allowed me to use hers. The feeling was night and day quality. I agree. When you use really good hair, it can up your game entirely if you're not.
Yeah, sometimes I buy brushes which doesn't have good quality hair, and then one time use and like I'm like, I can't use this anymore.
I can't.
It's like that
coarse.
I think rough. Like a coarse or too soft, so like it doesn't have like this.
Doesn't come to a tapered head, like the point. Phyllis Carlson says, never thought to use foil.
So now for 3D nails, I use our Artfinity brush.
I love this brush.
Which come in with the dotting tools. Pretty useful when I do 3D art.
Holly Coles was agreeing. She says she bought the set of brushes and they're to die for. Love that saying, to die for. Rosa Vargas is giving you, great idea, using the plastic tips. Now I can do my 3D Santa Claus. You just saved some techs some time and made them some money. Because this is the time of year that somebody sits down and you've booked an hour for them, and then now they're like, oh, but I want Christmas nail art. Well, if you use Mie's tip, you can make them ahead of time. And then glue them on.
Yeah, it's increase your sales too, because if you literally have in their face, they're like, okay, I'll have one.
So if you don't have, if you have time, you can do what Mie is doing right now and custom build it.
Yeah, and then when you have a free time, like, you know, when I don't have customer, like still practicing your skills at the same time, you're literally making money.
I find too, sometimes customers are more apt to take it if you can show it to them.
Yeah, that's
so
why
if you have it in a container.
I always wear nails, and whatever I have on my nails, like someone does like similar design. So
Kelsey Louise says Hello Kitty is awesome. I agree.
I mean, like Elaine,
I agree.
Like you're like Hello Kitty lover.
We just flew on Eva Air recently, and they have one plane that's decked out in Hello Kitty, and I really wanted to fly on it, and it wasn't when we were flying, so I didn't get to take the Hello Kitty airline. Next time. Great time saver, says Karen Berryman. I agree.
great time saver and great money maker because you guys got bills to pay and kids to feed.
And now, little trick to make Hello Kitty more 3D. So this part, I use 3D nail art part, a 3D liquid, 3D nail art liquid. But when I want to make the Hello Kitty a little bit more plump or rounder, I use
more like 3D.
Yeah, traditional monomer.
So it'll hold its round shape more.
Yeah, because it comes out like a little bit more liquidy. So I hope you guys can see this. Like.
Tiffany Marie made me laugh. That's why I was laughing when I was looking at you. Tiffany says, I wish I could wear nails, but I am literally like a dog in shoes. And all I can picture was those social media posts where the dogs are walking and like high stepping in their little shoes. It cracks me up. Adela Avalos Castro says, I love Hello Kitty. Oh, I think I missed a question from Nancy, unless I did it. Oh, it was under the nail.
So now I'll use Heartbeat. Was it Heartbeat? Yeah.
Yeah. Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Is it for the...
To make the little Santa Claus
Christmas hat. Yeah. Tiffany Marie glitched and missed the part about curling. I was talking about my nails underneath not curling away from my overlay. And so what can happen sometimes is people who constantly clean the back of the natural nails with an e-file and then send the customer home, you've kind of broken open the nail where it can absorb water, it'll swell, and then it'll dehydrate and it'll shrink. And what happens is the edges curl away from your enhancements. To avoid that for myself, because I know I can be prone to that, I want my backs of my nails to stay clean, and so smooth surface helps. I use the Soak Off Gel top coat. I put a coat of it behind my cleaned, back sides of my nails, and I cure them upside down in the lamp. The next time I do a fill, when I go to file and clean out the product, I'm just working on the glossy top. That was what you missed. I like that you're doing this hat a little off center, like it's tipping off to the side a little. It's cute. That Heartbeat red is my favorite. It is such a true 1950s red.
1950s red?
1950s, 1960s, like that classic red you expect on the lips or on the nails. I love it. It's like Jess red. Jess Alexander Snyder is always wearing those cool, she's like a true red on her lips.
I feel like it's more like 70s, 80s.
Tiffany Marie, genius. It is. It works. I'm telling you, my nails look so good underneath.
Yeah, because whenever people ask me, can you file underneath the nails? Yes, technically we can, but I don't really...
There's an art to it, to do it right. I hated it when people would say, file my nail out.
Yeah, I feel like I prefer to give my clients this brush because this is not even $1. I just give them and then try to keep constantly wash so they don't feel like this is dirty.
Yeah. Kelsey Louise says to make the 3D curve the way you're doing it, she tapes a form backing on her nail and builds it, and then voila, curved nail art.
Yeah, that works too. Everyone has different techniques.
Oh, that's what I missed. Nancy Moore. Okay, so extending on your idea of pre-building your 3D on the tips curved, right? On the foil, she says, if you're doing them ahead of time, how do you make them curved on the back to sit nicely on the nail when you glue it on? What are you doing to glue? You're going to show in a little bit.
What was the question?
When you're applying your pre-done nail art that's curved, what are you doing to adhere it?
You can use either the hard gel, little bit builder one. So these acrylic charms is not heavy, but preventing sometimes I use the gels or acrylics, depending on what these clients have underneath. Yeah. So if it's acrylic, use acrylics.
You can use a ball of acrylic as the adhesive.
Yeah. And it's same as a charms. You can, and then you can also use the soft gel, builder gel, the like in the market. Like I think like
I always used to add to, like, once I adhered it to the nail, if I saw any edges that were a little off the nail that could catch, I would usually stick a little ball of wet acrylic underneath or gel underneath and cure it just to make sure all the edges are filled in. So there's nothing to catch.
Yeah. So what I do is like, maybe I can show you right now. So if I use acrylics.
There you go. So you can see the back of the pre-made Hello Kitty head. And she's going to use a ball of clear acrylic.
Oh, this is white.
Oh, you got the white.
Okay, so I use clear. And put it in the center. And then
now you apply to the nail.
Here. And then squish.
Yep, and that'll squish it out onto the outer edges too to make sure they're all down.
So right now you see like the clear acrylics coming out. So you want to fill the gap with this excess acrylics.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to show this on camera again because some of the girls missed it. So I'm going to put it above where you're working. So she took a tip on a stick and put the foil on, which then, I want the camera to focus on you, which then made a easy to remove nail art with a curve so it matches closer to the nail. That's what's Mie's trick.
And then if you still feel like there's a gap, like these gap, it's gonna snag hair.
Oh my god, hair.
Yeah.
I've lost so much hair to nail art, especially charms.
So you wanna feel the little gap like pushes into.
Nancy Moore says, I'm just starting with 3D, but it's so much fun.
Yep.
I used to love doing it.
I love it.
Nail art was my favorite thing to do. Tiffany Marie says, it is. I love doing 3D and fantasy art. Tiffany Marie, oh my god, that's amazing.
So now it's filled here.
Yep.
And here.
And I do have to say, I think personal preference on wearing it, I think when you have an acrylic nail and you use acrylic to adhere the 3D art, it does not come off. No. And when it is time to remove it, if you're using your e-file and say a like medium typhoon radius, you'll be able to file through it, no problem. It'll file through because it's all acrylic.
Yeah.
To remove.
Yeah, sometimes like if you guys have like a pointy bit, you can like just poke a hole and then like use the acrylic nipper to
nip
come
the
off.
art off.
But some people,
you probably could save it that way too and reuse it for the client.
You could. But some people like feel if they have like a natural nails with gels with 3D, don't use it that way.
Yeah, don't damage the nail.
If there is like a hard gel or acrylics underneath, like you could like nip it off, but be careful like how strong you want to pull because you can literally damage clients' nails too.
Adela Castro says, wow, never seen that done to make 3D nail art. And Alyssa Schmidt says, thanks so much for this demonstration.
Oh, of course.
It was so nice.
Anytime. Thanks for watching this.
Holly Coles, they're so cute. Oh my god, I wish I was this good at 3D. I need so much practice. Practice is always good.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 8 years, so.
But you also, there are different levels of 3D art to do, and you start with something simple and work your way harder. If you find something that's comfortable, do it in different colors. What are you gonna do now?
So I want to do like a really easy Christmas tree, like just the base, if time allows.
Tiffany Marie's gonna try and do one now.
Climbing tree and woodland creature.
Yeah, that's a good brown and a good green.
Yeah. So like when your client want a Christmas tree, I think this is easy way. Using a 3D monomer. And then do the tree trunk. I mean, do you call this trunk?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, tree trunk first.
What is it in Japanese?
I forgot.
Oh, you're such an American now.
It's so funny. I'm like, what is this? Because
Jenny's laughing because she understands English.
This everything is Miki.
I think it's funny I have to think about Japanese now more than the English. I love it.
Yeah, that tells like I speak English more than Japanese.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah, sometimes I say English words to my mom and then she totally don't understand what I say, but like she just keep like, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Alyssa Schmidt, I've been trying to figure out how to make 3D art curved for a while now. Thank you for making much more clear. That's awesome.
That's nice. You're welcome. Yeah, please.
Phyllis Carlson says she pops hers off and reuses them on herself, like the ones she's putting on herself.
Yeah.
Because I think too, when you're an expert and you can feel yourself popping it off with the nippers, you know, from product to product, again, not natural nail, but at least you can feel and know that you're not harming yourself. It's easier to do to yourself.
Because sometimes when you pull so much, like sometimes you could literally have that lift in the middle without seeing.
Christina Alvello clearly works with Rosa Vargas, because she says, Rosa Vargas, you know what I'm doing at the shop today, with emojis. You're giving people ideas to inspire and what they're gonna do.
Yeah, like even sometimes I use that technique to make some 3D art, not just for nails. Like I used to make like 3D things for cell phone cases, or like sometimes like a birthday card, or.
I love this technique you're doing for the tree.
It's pretty easy.
See, she's layering her balls so that it looks like, it reminds me of Whoville trees.
What's
like
Whoville
from the
tree?
From the Grinch Stole Christmas. You know, like those, they kind of look like melted wax candles. Like she's got 2 layers to the ball. You can see it coming out now. I love this technique for your Christmas tree. Rather than just doing one flat flush surface, you're doing 3 balls or 4 balls in different levels. I hope that you guys can see that really well on the camera.
I think like this is cuter. Like,
oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, when you do like just triangle, like, you know, each layer, like it's a little bit.
It's kawaii.
Kawaii? Arigato.
I don't know how to say you're welcome, because they don't say that, do they, in Japanese? Do they say
Doitashimashite.
Doitashimashite. I do know that. I should have remembered that. I know weird things. Tiffany Marie calls them little marshmallow trees.
I know, like, yeah, it's like a melting.
It is. It looks like a melting candle. Yeah, it is so cute.
Yeah, this technique you can use for Valentine nails too.
Adela Castro is asking if she can save the video. After the live, we always post it to our site. So not only can you go back and rewatch this, but if you go back to our video section of our page, you can actually go and watch all the previous lives. And we've been doing this for, we're almost on 2 years now.
2 years?
So, yeah, we're almost on 2 years now. And in 2019, we'll have our 2-year anniversary of KUPA TV. So lots of videos there to watch. Oh my God, like a kid in a candy store. I feel like it's like when you get a new podcast to listen to and you're excited that you have hundreds of episodes to listen to. When you first discover us and it's now, you get all those videos you can watch. This is cute. So now you're decorating it with the glitter acrylics.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it's so cute. I would wear this.
Yeah, cause like you use like this and then like as a base, it's totally different thing. So, if you buy triptych powder, like there's so much skills you can use it for.
The one thing too, because they brought up dipping earlier, triptych powder, our powder, you can use it with obviously the monomer, the way she's working, but because our Dipfinity adhesive is not cyanoacrylate, which is nail glue, you can use our powders with our dip system. You don't have to have a separate chemistry of powder to do dipping and then a separate line of powder to do acrylics. With KUPA, we have this beautiful harmonious chemistry going on. So you can use one powder to do everything. It's amazing. You can do it with 3D, you can do it with acrylics, you can do ombre, you can do dipping. It does your dishes, it washes your laundry, it mops your floor. I couldn't help. I couldn't resist. It does everything. Funny. It's like an infomercial. It does everything. And if you buy it now, in the next hour. That is a cute Christmas tree from Adela. Alyssa says, oh my God, wow, cute ornaments, great.
It's pretty easy. And these ornaments, you can use like a rhinestone too.
Tiffany's comment's even cuter. She goes, squeals. Oh my God, you're making glitter ornaments. This is so freak cute. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes like, you know, wherever you work for, sometimes some of the salon doesn't have stones or some of them like doesn't have this, but with acrylic powder, like you can make this tree like just straight from acrylic powder. Very
cute. So you've applied some gel and you're curing in the lamp for 60 seconds in our KUPA LED. Kelsey Louise, I think that's amazing. I find when using dipping systems, when using it for 3D at marbles, these sound awesome. Phyllis is laughing at my joke. Thank you. Not everybody may have got it. Old infomercial joke.
It does laundry. It does cleaning. What?
I know. It's like when you go on QVC and they're showing you something and they're trying to say it does it 100 ways.
Yeah.
Triptych powder really does. Lindsay Nelson, this is so amazing. You just joined.
Me?
It says Mie Kitabayashi joined.
No, it was like
it was sleeping.
Yeah, it was on it too.
Oh, this is looking super cute.
So this is after. This is the base is matte and then the 3D is shiny. This is shiny and shiny, so.
That's great. So another good trick when doing your art is layer your shine and matte. The shine on the Christmas tree will make it pop against the matte top coat background. Really cute.
Yeah, that's the one of the technique. And then, I just use the gel bottle and a gel brush. But if it's like a too big using this brush, like one of the technique is you can use like,
that's okay. We'll get it after.
One of the gel brushes like this. So it's easy to like capture.
That's when those waxy backs from your forms come in handy too. Don't throw those away. You can put a little gel top coat on it and then dip your brush.
Yes.
Super, super cute. Love it. I think that you got a lot of good comments. I think a lot of people are going to go back now and try these techniques. Any other suggestions or tips you can throw at them this holiday season with doing these?
It's gonna be really busy season, but don't forget to take care of your body because a lot of people getting sick around this time, and then we always talk and face to face. So please wash your hand and then like let your client to wash their hand first too, because you never know like what they were doing or like what you're carrying. So like to prevent like being sick for each other is like clean your hands and then maybe use hand sanitizer plus wear a mask. Like it's your own protection and then their protection too. So and then I really recommend to do hot yoga. Like once you go, you're gonna love it.
And it's a really warm room, right?
Yeah, that's why. So as a female, like we get really cold too. Like, but
I'm always cold,
right? But like now, my body temperature getting even like a little bit more higher, so I don't get cold that much. Plus, I keep drinking hot water, like not
hot
like
water
icy
is really
cold
good
water.
For you.
Yeah,
I've been learning that from all of you, my Asian friends, to drink hot water and hot tea.
One of the technique, maybe next time I'll share. A breathing technique, like we can actually make a heat inside, so you're not gonna get cold. But
so that leads me to say that you're our guest next week.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I'm going away. Jess and you will be on the show next week, so maybe we'll save that and you can share that technique next week. I'll make sure Jess.
Maybe
I'll
every time
notes.
I do like Facebook Live, like I'm gonna share like
a little more. I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Our bodies are our asset. Especially in the nail industry, and this time of year is so rough on us. It's 10, 12-hour days straight through to the holidays to get everybody in, and so you do have to take care of yourself. I have a winner.
Yay!
I do. So today's winner, of course, is getting the whole Royale 8-color collection, and today's winner is Rosa Vargas. I love it. It's a name I recognize and know because Rosa is a very top fan of ours. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And of course, for the rest of you, you still have KTV 33 for 25% off. So make sure you go to KUPAinc.com or go download that KUPA app. Because if you have the KUPA app, every time we do this show or any other impromptu lives we might do, you'll get notifications. It'll let you know. You'll also get, deals and ideas and stuff of
things that we have going on. Also, I want to announce it's not too late for anybody who still wants to come. On December 10th, we are having a live class. It's going to be live streaming. Miss Phoenix Van Dyke will be flying in to teach, and she'll be here. So in order to join the class, there'll be information in the chat. You can go to KUPAinc.com, click on classes, info is there, but I want to explain. If you want to come take it live here at KUPA Training Center, in order to reserve your seat, you just need to purchase the kit for the fee on the website to reserve your seat. Education is free. Education is always free with us. So you're just reserving your seat because we have a limited number of seats by buying the kit that you need to take the class. For those of you, though, who can't be here and you're on the other side of the world, you can tune in that day. We're going to be broadcasting live here that class. And so it'll be in 2 segments. In the morning segment, it'll be Phoenix giving instruction and starting demos. The second half, after a break for lunch, we will reopen the broadcast and she'll be doing more demonstrations. The class this time is on e-filing. So there'll probably be a little acrylic in there because she has to work on it, but mostly the focus is going to be on e-filing. Finishing, removing acrylic, removing gel, removing soak-off gel, finish filing. It's a class you don't want to miss, especially when the class is free. If you are online, though, and you want to benefit from this free education, I highly recommend that you go online and purchase in time, because it can still get to you in time, the kit so you can follow along at home. And if for some reason you forget, don't worry, you can still buy it after and then watch the broadcast again while you have the kit at home. So I think that's all. If you want to follow us on any of our social medias, you can go to kupahub.com/social. Of course, you can follow Mie too. I will have Rachel put all of your social media tags, because for some reason social media doesn't like us to say who they are anymore. But we will put how you can follow beautiful Mie online and see her works of art. Thank you so much, Mie.
Thank you, Elaine,
for being our guest today. Thank your head, because I'm not going to see you next week, for being on next week when Jess and Mie will be here next week while I'm away. And I want to thank all of you, our loyal fans, for tuning in weekly. We appreciate you come here week after week and joining us. For those of you that are new, welcome. We're happy you came today, and we hope to see you again in the future. See you next week, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, and every week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
KUPA is proud to announce 2 new additions to the Mani Pro Passport family, introducing My Prince and My Princess, complete with an acetone-resistant control box and your choice of the KP60 or KP55 handpiece, with speeds up to 30,000 RPMs. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or visit us online at www.kupainc.com. KUPA is proud to introduce KUPA Base Coat, a superior adhesive between nail plate and gel products without damage to the natural nail. Also, KUPA High Gloss and KUPA Matte Top Coats, both no wipe, an excellent sealer, and last 2 to 4 weeks. Now we have the Trio Pack, which include both high gloss and matte top coats and a free base coat. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or www.kupainc.com.